Alright, we're gonna do something different this time around. It's not your average gameplay of me trying to get kills all the time and then dying all the time. What we'll do instead... okay, I had an idea. Hear me out, guys. The idea was that I could grab somebody's username and check out their demos of their previous games they've played on War Thunder, and I would give my suggestions if I see anything that could be improved upon or not. I mean, at no point, again, at no point have I said that I'm a good player. At no point. But I know a couple things here and there that people could potentially improve on. So I thought, you know what? Let's try making one of these videos, and if you guys like it, then we could make more. Who knows? Also, the stream chat is on right now on the left side of the screen. There's roughly right here. If the chat wants to say anything, they'll be in the video. Whatever. Anyway, point is, today we're gonna take a look at one of my viewers called Sleepy Joe. It's not political. It's just the username. It's not that deep. Don't need to grab a shovel for no reason. So there he is, Sleepy Joe himself. He's moving into battle, and we're gonna see if what he does. And he's starting off with the classic M4A3. It looks like Japanese, because it is Japanese. Well, Japanese used, but not Japanese. Whatever. You get my point. I feel like nowadays, every time I say something, I have to correct myself because there's gonna be 20 comments saying, actually, that's not the case. And it's like, shut the fuck up. But anyway, here we go. This is the player review. Also, just realized that the game audio is super loud. Turn that down a little bit so you guys can actually hear me. I mean, there's so far there's nothing to look at. Ooh, there is actually, okay, I'm noticing something here. Those little corrections that he does while moving forward, even such a, hold on, let me show you. Even just going from this corner right here, driving all the way over here, if he's making like slight corrections all the time, you obviously go slower. And with these types of vehicles, building up the speed every time is pointless. What you need is speed. Speed is key. You need the impact. If you linger too long, it'll take you longer time to get to position, and enemies will be all the way down. I'm guessing that's where he's going. Looks like, at least, and enemies will be here before him. I mean, we'll see. I mean, the M36 and the Tiger, they might reach that before him. Actually, this might be close. We'll see. But yeah, point is, speed is key. You need to hold the speed. Okay, see what he's doing right now. Oh, but something I'm noticing now, though. Something I'm noticing now. What he's doing here, absolutely a massive minus point right there. That's -1. Hit him with a -1 point. There you go. That is a big oof from him. Now, let me explain. Currently, he is literally aiming at nothing. See that? There's nothing there. What if now an enemy fast ride comes around the corner and jumps in here, puts a hit on him, he's cooked, right? While this guy, I mean, to be fair, the M36 is looking somewhat, almost looking down that road. I don't know what he's doing, but he doesn't matter. He's irrelevant. Point is, keep your gun pointed towards the enemies at all times, or try to at least. The only difference is if, let's say, there's multiple enemies. Let's say there's an enemy over there and there's an enemy over there. You would still be pointing in the right direction. I mean, this currently is not that big of a deal. The enemy's far away and can't exactly touch him, kinda. Can they? Hold up. So the M36. Oh, yep. He is very much visible from there. There he is. He is visible. Can be seen, but you know. Hopefully nothing bad happens. I guess we'll see. We'll find out. Let's see what. Let's continue watching. Let's see what happens. Okay, see, now he's fixing his turret rotation. That's good. That's good. But at this moment, he is completely cooked because the M36 now is looking straight down this alley. He is sitting here doing pretty much nothing. Now, if we remember, roughly about 30 seconds to a minute ago, there was an M36 behind our friend Sleepy Joe here. What's he doing? So he has been looking down this road. At no point, actually, he can't see. This guy's an idiot. Key point here to remember: don't depend on your teammates, because the brother is not. The M36 is out in the open. He has no armor. He can easily kill. Okay, let's continue watching. This is terrible. See, what he's doing here, though, is good. That is actually good. He's looking around the corner to see what's up there. I mean, obviously, it's like on this map, it's a default thing. There's always going to be people in this tunnel right here, which, you know, I usually always go here, and I absolutely hate this tunnel, except I still go here because, but, you know, there's obviously better avenues of playing this map. Some people do use the tunnel, even including me. What am I yapping about? Just continue video. Now, our friend Sleepy Joe here is in a bit of a pickle, because what is happening here is that this Tiger doesn't care. He's going the wrong way, and we have a It's like a T-34-85, maybe. Wait, let me hold on 1 second. Yep. That's an 85. All right, so the 85 is he in contact with somebody? He is not. He's gonna go down this road, and we'll be engaging our friend Sleepy Joe here, who's still chilling in the corner. I'm yapping too much. This could be potentially. Oh, okay. Wait, is that a tiger? Oh, there's a tiger 2 now there. Oh, I did not notice that replacement. So he needs to get off of this road as fast as possible. He cannot stay here because if the tiger peeks, he is dead. There's no doubt about it. And the tiger didn't peek. Now, here we go. We have action. We have ultimate action right here. What was it? T-34-85 is gonna move out of, obviously, a fairly easy kill. Doesn't need to struggle whatsoever, right? So he should be able to get this kill. And he does. But there's, oh, whoa. Yeah. I hope, for the love of God, Sleepy Joe, that you don't linger here and you off, hopefully down this road, because there's really nothing there. But, I mean, he doesn't know that, but I hope he does. And he does not. He stays there. He might grab maybe one other kill. Yep, there he goes. But the tiger might annihilate him now. Yep, there it is. There it is. Something that I've noticed what a lot of people do, including myself quite often, that I'm trying to correct, is you've gotten in contact with someone, but you're out in the open. You pretty much have no cover. When you manage to grab the kill, get the out. Stay on the move. Keep the enemies guessing. That way they don't know where the hell you are, and you'll have a much easier time. Okay, so turns out Sleepy Joe has informed me that the Tiger 2 that's chilling here on this corner, he is right here, he was aiming down this road. His main gun was broken. Couldn't shoot. But oh my god, I've never seen this. Is that a thing? Is that actually like, that's not on the thing? That's not on the thing, right? Sleepy Joe does whatever Sleepy Joe does. All right. He is now running a M4, a 376, which I think is a bigger gun, I want to say. So the hull itself on this is pretty bad, but the gun is magnificent. So he should have a more fun time, unless he was playing it earlier. I don't think he was. Was he? My memory! Hey, I mean, to be fair though, he's doing a decent job at least firing at a plane. See, this is also another thing that I've noticed so often with all kinds of War Thunder players of all nations, right? You have machine guns on your vehicles. Use them. Now, well, I would understand if you only have a coaxial, which is this little piece of right here, this little niblet right here, right? Totally understandable that you can't exactly aim at a target that's up there, right? It's basically impossible. But if the plane was lower, let's say at that altitude, right, like where my mouse is right there, like roughly right there, you can absolutely shoot, fire at the plane, no problem whatsoever. But you know, some have turret-mounted machine guns. You can use those as well to fire at enemy planes. Although I have noticed quite a few people have said, but all I have is an MG3 or an MG42 because they're German mains. Or they have like a KSP or something like that, and sometimes the gun doesn't really gain that altitude. You hit the target when you can, and even an MG3 or an MG42, who cares that it doesn't have the pen value of a 50 cal. Who cares? I've taken out plenty of aircraft using the MG42 for an example. It absolutely works, or an MG34 even. Just by you not doing it means that you're not getting it. At least try. You're not even putting in the effort to give a f. Try to shoot them down. But anyway, let's move on. Oh, you know what? Actually, something that he did just actually do absolutely correct was he was about to move down to this road once again. On the last second, changed his mind and turned around, mainly because there's obviously something going on here, I think, or I don't know, something's happening. Anyway, he decided to change his mind and go down the other path, which is an absolutely correct thing to do, except he obviously doesn't know that there's a Tiger 1 there. But anyway, point is, what he did was correct. Do you know the definition of insanity? It's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. If you already went into this tunnel, I mean, he did fine-ish, but if you already died there, don't go back in the same spot, because the enemy more than likely is already ready and waiting. Change up your gameplay, do something different, okay? Go between these buildings or anything really. It doesn't really matter. As long as you're not doing the same thing over and over again. Okay, does he look around the corner? Oh. See, this is he almost got wrecked by this tiger right now because he didn't look around the corner with free look, which was a bit of an issue, but thankfully whoever was behind him, that's a good question, who is behind him? M36 again. Okay, M36 just covered his ass and got the tiger taken out, so that's good. But if the M36 wasn't there, he would have probably died to that tiger, so he just got lucky, super lucky. If you're going around corners, especially in these types of situations where you just don't know if there's an enemy down the road, always free look around the corner. See, okay, I just noticed what he's doing here. He let the M36 go first. In the real world, that is an absolutely dumb of an idea. You never let the lightly armored vehicle go in front. Never. But this is War Thunder, so bait the out of him. Who gives a See, even though the M30, okay, this constant like scoping in and using binoculars is giving... Dude, I'm gonna puke. So they both know now. They both heard a tiger, and they both know the tiger is there. The M36 is out of here. Obviously, he does not have the armor. Oh, but there's also a... Oh, that's an easy kill. Come on. That's an easy kill. There you go. Good stuff, good stuff. There's nothing to comment on that. What's the tiger doing anyway? Because I think what he's doing here, he's waiting for the tiger. Oh, the tiger's not even... Hear me out. Here's my logic. Here's what I'm thinking what the tiger's gonna do. There are two options. Either he's gonna chill here and wait longer and see if he can catch somebody off guard and make it an easy kill, even though he's not realizing that his teammates are pushed quite far. If he were to do this, then the enemies wouldn't really get that far. Or he gets on the move because he's impatient, and obviously most German mains are children and they are impatient. It's the ADHD that's just kicking in. It's like, I can't sit still. And then they gotta move. And then they walk into this line of sight here, and our friend Sleepy Joe there might have an easy kill. But considering he has bushes, that might not be a child. That's the difference there. You don't know who's playing. Who is EX4LT? Who are you? Who are you? Oh, that would have been a great shot. Oh, that was awesome. It looks like Joe is moving off the angle, which is interesting. Wait, is the tiger moving forward though? No, he's chilling. Now, Joe is getting a better angle on the enemies around. Oh, they're all dead. So Joe has currently nobody to fight with except this waffle maker. Yeah, let's go with Waffle Maker. Oh, and the M36 as well. So effectively, he's got two very easy kills and one decently difficult kill, but the tiger is in contact with somebody else. So let him do that, do his own thing, and we'll see what our friend Joe gets onto. All right, the Waffle Maker is here. Oh, that's an Oh, no. He did not think that... oh, wow, they were fast to get here. Holy shit. It literally just looked here, and there was nobody here, but the tiger is a bit of a fast boy, and look at that. Look at that, guys. Look. Look, he's also sweat. He is pure sweat. See, the thing is, if you look at the like little pores here on this tiger especially, you can just see the sweat. Just the sweat is literally, look at all that sweat. There's so much sweat. Okay, there's just look at inside here. There's so much goddamn sweat in here. Look at all this crap because of the bushes. All right, let's see what our main guy, Mr. Goodnight Joe is using now. Let's see. I hope it's a good vehicle. I hope it's a light tank. Joe, you're gonna spot. Oh, what the hell is he doing? All right. Anyway, Joe has chosen the Chi-Ri. Now, the Chi-Ri armor, again, not so great, but as all Japanese vehicles goes, really. But the gun on it is... I think it's the one that actually has decent gun, and the ammo on it is pretty good. So it's not a bad vehicle by any means, of course. It's actually... You know what? I would even consider this better than the two vehicles that he was using previously. One key thing, the size. This thing is way smaller. Smaller targets are harder to hit. Simple matter of fact. Oh my god, it's pissing me off, dude. It's pissing me off. I can't watch this. See, he made the major mistake again. He did not look around the corner and he got absolutely destroyed by the VK. Guys, use the free look. You have been given the tools to play the game as effectively as you possibly could. Be a bitch and peek around the corner without actually showing your full vehicle. Do it. Who cares? It's only gonna make you survive longer. Our friend Joe here has spawned in with a Japanese M36 once again. It's a good vehicle. It's a good vehicle. It does the job. It's got a great gun and all. I mean, the VK that just destroyed him, this thing would absolutely annihilate it. Actually, now that I think about it, his habit of constantly scoping in and scoping out, let's watch. He's looking around the corner, there's nothing, it's like, all right. And now he is like using binoculars and scoping in all the time. It's, in a way, that's a very bad habit to have. In the sense that when I'm watching the replay, I want to puke. But the main problem it has, though, is that you're not ready. When all of a sudden a light tank comes around this corner and he's scoping in and doing binoculars and I don't know, whatever the hell, he's not actually ready to take out the enemy because he's just fumbling around doing anything. It's better to be not around rather than around. Like, look at this. Oh, the VK is here. Hold up. Here we go. We have action. Now, Joe, this is the easiest kill of your life. There is no one else around here that could potentially steal your kill. All you gotta do is just look around the corner and kill him. Nice job. Right, stop. At this point now, there's not too many enemies left. Surprisingly, I actually am surprised that the enemies have just all like low-key disappeared, and they're still in their pretty much in their spawn, having a bit of a picnic. And looks like Joe gave up on capping the point. What a fumble! I mean, to be fair though, also a thing I've noticed on 2.2 maps is that for some reason, usually when I've played them and I went to cap, I'm the only one capping. Do you guys realize that on 2-point maps, if you have more people on the enemy capture point, you capture faster? Does nobody know that? I don't understand. Everybody's just so kill hungry. How about we just finish the game so we can go to the next battle where we can have full teams again? Like, come on. Now I can't tell if this video is for helping people or I'm just whining and bitching. But if you think about it, isn't that the War Thunder community? Don't we all whine and bitch all the time? So if I see any people commenting in the comment section, dude, this video is just whining and bitching, I'm just doing what you do all day, every day. The key thing here, though, is to look at the scoreboard. It's a 92-78. Now, if the enemy team just holds on that much longer, because obviously nobody in this team right now, on Joe's team, is capping, then the enemy team will win. Like that's the difference right there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No way. No way he's doing it. Holy crap, MVP right here. Look at him. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. If he were to just... Oh, Joe! You could have just reversed, brother! Oh, you can still get the kill. All right, fair enough. Joe, you can just shoot him. From this angle, you'll destroy him. Whatever. I mean, yeah, I guess you can do that as well, but... Oh, now he almost made the massive mistake again of going around the corner and not looking. He was already like almost out of the corner when he finally looked around the corner and saw the tiger. And now he's backing up, obviously, a little bit. No, you're peeking? The tiger didn't see you? Did the tiger get a kill? He did? Who did he kill? Okay, fair enough. But still, you know, it was a bit of a mistake. Let's move on. Now that M109 there, the M109 can absolutely... Oh. Is he gonna challenge him now? Is he looking at him? Oh, he is seeing him from the left side here, but he's not challenging. For some reason, he dares to not challenge the M109. And I think he just killed him. Yeah, he just got the kill. Okay. No, well, okay. So he managed to kill the waffle maker, and I gotta change that name to waffle maker now. And he was able to. Oh, sorry. And he got killed by whatever killed him. What killed him? This thing. Right. Anyway, and I think this might just be the end of the battle. I don't think he's gonna respawn again. Is he? Is he gonna respawn? That's the real question. Will he respawn? He respawned. He respawned. Where is he? Hey, good thing is, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing, folks. I've made this mistake, and sometimes you just don't pay attention to what's happening. But if the game is about to end, for the love of God, don't respawn with a vehicle that you've already spawned in with, because then you'll just be wasting a backup. Unless unless, and this is the only unless, if your team is being spawn camped and the enemies are all around your spawn and you need RP for on the vehicle. That way, spawn in, have fun. But otherwise, you'll just be wasting a backup, and you know, we need those. Backups are important these days. Some might even say even more important than boosters. And that was the match. That was interesting. Sleepy Joe, good stuff. Good stuff. I didn't really see anything too major of an issue. Just a couple things here and there, but you know, no big deal. Anything y'all chat you want to say? It was okay. Yeah, I mean, it was fine. It wasn't nothing too major. I mean, the whole reason why I'm doing this today is because earlier today I was in my Discord server. Go follow me on Discord. Go follow me on Discord. Go join my server. What the f? Anyway, I watched somebody from America playing USA. What cringe shit. And he was playing an Abrams and he was moving away from an enemy. Like he was reversing away from the direction of the enemies, but he wasn't using free look, which meant he was doing like 360s with his turret while reversing away. Might I add, looking at literally nothing. And that's where I got the video idea from. All right, this time around, we're taking a look at one of my viewers once again, obviously, because why would I watch anyone's else? Why would I watch anyone else's replays? Let's be real. I don't give a fuck. We're looking at Kaiser, and he's... Ooh, look at that! He's playing the M41A1. He's moving rather slow, isn't he? Let me help you out. Much better. Okay, he's doing the basic of running straight to the capture point. Fair. It is a legitimate strat that people do. Oh... He is not capturing though? You know what? Actually, what he's doing here, low-key kind of genius. I doubt that he understands what he's doing, but what he's doing is actually low-key kind of genius. Because the enemy now thinks, oh, nobody's capturing B, so there must be nobody here. So he has the advantage. Real question is, will our friend Kaiser here re-look around the corner? And he sort of... No, he doesn't. He doesn't. See where the gun is pointing? That is not free look. That is just you looking with your mouse. Have your gun ready in that direction and then use the free look to look in the other direction. But he is now bouncing. He is ready. Now see, he has to remove his cannon and the enemy's ready and he is dead. I feel like he knew he was there, and yet he still peeked him. He just didn't keep a longer eye on him for whatever reason. And obviously the enemies are now going to capture B point, and that is a massive fail. So let's give Kaiser a -1. Thank you. I don't know. There's like no rating system, but I'm just like, give him a -1. Kaiser being the sane player chose his first vehicle to be M41. So let's see what he spawns in now. He's taking a hell of a time to spawn in. Oh, there he is. A T26E1-1-11-11 911. What's your emergency? This is gonna take forever. Okay, oh, whoa. The Panther there. The Panther is gonna bounce. Wait. Okay, hold on. Shut up! Hey! Kaiser here has now made a bit of a mistake. So I'm fairly certain this Panther is looking straight at his noggin. Yeah, and he absolutely is. Oh, wait, no, he's not. He's not looking. Okay, this might be interesting. Let's see who gets the kill. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. The Panther didn't see him. Oh my god, the Panther didn't see him. What is he doing? Kaiser! What are you doing, bro? He's right there! Oh, he's right there! Oh my god, he finally, after 3.4 business weeks, he missed. To be fair, he didn't really have anything to shoot at, technically, except the cupola and the gun and the track. Could have taken out the track if nothing else, really. I mean, technically, the track would be a better option in this case if you're not confident that you'll hit the cupola or the gun. Take out the track so the Panther can't move, because if the Panther now were to turn their gun towards our friend Kaiser here, he can't fire at Kaiser because the block of cement that Kaiser just hit is in the way. As you can see right here, the block is right here, and it would perfectly be in the way. Would not be able to hit our friend Kaiser. So that is that, but let's see what the Panther does. He does literally nothing. Never mind. Everything I just said. Never. But question is, does Kaiser learn from this? Let's see. He's making a move. Okay. I already know what he's about to do, and this is a stupid idea. Instead, a lot of people don't know this, but you can shoot through the containers. Just move even further. The Panther will never see you. Just move even further, and third-person view, plow a shell into the side of him and kill him. It's easy. But instead, what Kaiser will do now is try to hit the Panther from this angle, and the shell will probably enter the Panther and more likely do absolutely nothing. What did you hit? Oh my! I feel like if I were to make this an actual series, I'm gonna need a like very strong alcohol to go along with this, because what the See, now Kaiser is in a bit of a pickle because the Panther realized somebody just hit me. I'm being attacked. It's time to unlock my eyes. And Panther is still confused. He doesn't know. Oh, he might have seen him now. Never mind. Never mind, the Panther's a idiot. All right, let's move on. But see, Kaiser here is making moves. He is trying to engage that Panther. Oh, never mind, the Panther's dead. Okay, so that was an interesting conflict. Engagement, I should say. Yeah, that's a better word. Kaiser, what are you doing? I mean, to be fair though, this would be also a decently good position to plow through the containers. This could work, except I don't understand what he's doing. Oh, he got in contact with the IS-2, right? Probably. I don't know. But now this is an issue. Obviously, Kaiser got in contact. The whatever the Russian vehicle is now knows he's here and will be aiming down his sights at our friend Kaiser there. But Kaiser really doesn't have an option here to go anywhere else except reverse. Okay, see, here's the thing. Did the Russian back off? Oh, he's backing off. He's scared. Okay, so God damn it. So they're both now a little bit scared, and neither one really wants to peek. Totally understandable. Are they both re-peeking? Kaiser is re-peeking. Is he re-peeking as well? Get the out of here. Okay, so see, this guy is actually looking around the corner, it looks like, as you can see him. Yeah, he's not taking the challenge. He's not taking the challenge. And Kaiser, oh, never mind, he is taking the challenge. What are they doing? Kaiser probably should have taken a shot already. Can it even pin? Oh my god. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it can easily pin that. Come on. Take the shot. What did you hit? Oh no. Now, wait, I'm pretty sure. Wait, how fast is the reload in this? Is it faster? What's he doing? Oh, this is. Wait, let's see what Kaiser's looking at, because. Okay. Could actually probably kill him right about now. The dude just made it easier for Kaiser. Oh, no, and not. Okay, and Kaiser. Up again. Okay. From this angle, probably the turret cheek would have sufficed. I feel like you could even pen the hull itself from the front, I think. I mean, you can with heat. Heat goes through anything. But maybe even I don't know if you can pen the cupola. Actually, I have no idea. See, this is the problem. This is the problem with these types of vehicles. Sure, you get a powerhouse of a vehicle with a great gun and armor and blah 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 blah. You play Italy. You get heat that pens 433 mil. It doesn't give a flying how much armor you have, and that's the fun of it. Okay, Kaiser is now being engaged by two vehicles at the same time. Oh, is that a T-10M? I don't know. Whatever. Point is, Kaiser has no other option here other than to run away. For the love of God, don't chill here. Don't re-engage. Just off out of here. Go literally anywhere else where it's safe, please. What do you? No! Oh my God. Oh no, that is so bad. Why would you do that? You're now open to 3. Wait, did he get the kill? Oh, see, now he killed it. Now he killed the whatever this is. That guy is still eyeing at this area, waiting. Obviously, if Kaiser were to do something weird, then he would be able to kill him. Except Kaiser can't move. Problem is the Yak Tiger now. The Yak Tiger will absolutely annihilate our friend Kaiser. Except we just took the shot. Oh, this guy just plowed through the containers. Let's go. Teamwork. And Kaiser died. Yeah, see, the Yak Tiger, one hit kill. Oh no, that was a major fumble. What Kaiser should have done is just leave straight away. I would even say, like, after he took the first shot, I mean, eventually Kaiser did kill him after hitting him like 3 times, I think, which, you know, or 4 times, not great. I would have left after the first hit. You don't kill him with the first hit. Don't re-engage, because it will be this infinite dance of who has the angle, who doesn't. If the enemy has the angle, don't peek him. And obviously the Yak Tiger was basically around the corner. I would have up anyway, so it wouldn't have been great. For the love of God, yeah, just Kaiser was in perfect position where he was ADSing down to that, whatever that was, IS-2, I want to say, and just reverse out of here, and would have been perfect. The IS-2 can't see him, the other guy can't see him, and the Yak Tiger was over there somewhere. Would have been easily able to just leave and survive, and yet this battle goes on for like 3 more minutes, so let's see if he respawns with anything. M26. All right. The enemy now is capturing B point, and they've also already captured A point and C point. Logically speaking, it is fair to assume that the enemies have already pushed way further than the actual capture points. So you have to be ready for anything, literally anything. Though this guy can't actually kill Kaiser unless he's not using heat, then maybe. Oh, he spotted him. And he, considering the fact that he's now shooting at all these fences, he's using heat, which means our friend Kaiser here, who has not realized that the fences are being shot, will undoubtedly get yoked up. Now he realized. So maybe there's a chance that he might survive. What the f are you aiming at, Kaiser? Wait, did he take a shot? Did he fumble it? Wow, Kaiser, my guy, you got lucky. By pure miracle of not paying attention to what is actually happening around you, you got lucky. Our friend Kaiser is facing another problem. This, what's it called? Mammoth, Godzilla, King Kong, Behemoth, Tiger. I know it's called a Ferdinand. I'm just joking over the fact that German World War II vehicles, actually modern vehicles as well, have animal names. So I was just putting, it was a joke. It was a goddamn joke. But he's got 2 targets here. These guys can't see him. And there is, oh, and this Tiger too is, oh, sorry, this Yak Tiger as well. Our friend Kaiser now has an issue. Yeah, it's the Ferdinand over there, but also this Yak Tiger, once again, is eyeing for his nutsack. He wants his nutsack. Why the f would I say that? That's cringe as shit. I wish the mouse wouldn't be like on the screen when you're just looking around. It's so annoying. Can you remove the mouse? No. How stupid. All right, so let's see what happens in this situation. We can see the Ferdinand is pushing forward, slow and steady. Did Kaiser spot him? Kaiser might have spotted him. Let's check it out. Kaiser spotted him. Oh, he spotted, okay, he spotted the Russian vehicle, which Kaiser would be able to pin that T-34 fairly easily. The Ferdinand is going to be a problem though, except he's still just eyeing at that. What the f did you just look at? There was not, what? Oh, see, this is a bit of a problem. You need to be thinking over the fact that there's gonna be more opponents. Kaiser was eyeballing this corner right here. He was not thinking that there might be a T-44 coming around like this bit of a hill here, and then absolutely got wrecked because of it. I feel like it's a horrendous thing to do. Okay, hear me out. It's one of the worst things a human being could ever possibly do. Although sometimes it might be useful. See, the only exception I could think of is War Thunder, or playing like these types of games in any specific way, really. Usually in this situation, if I'm just eyeballing this corner, the enemies have all the caps. You are effectively cooked. There's nothing you could effectively do, really. You have to be thinking over the fact that there's gonna be more enemies all over the place. I mean, for the love of God, there was a Yak Tiger that's not even looking in this direction, but there's a Yak Tiger right here. There's also, there's a Ferdinand right here. There is a T-34 here. There is a T-44 here. And there's more over here. There's vehicles that have gone way past them already. There's gonna be enemies all over the place. So point is, always think what the enemies could be doing or what they might do. I mean, obviously all of this requires game sense. How do you get game sense? You just play the game. You experience the game firsthand. You keep playing. How to get better at the game? You keep playing the game. Simple as that. There is not a single magical way of getting better at the game except for just playing the game. Simple as that. Although one thing that could help help is not bitching about the game being pain, because it's not pain if you're good at the game. And to get better at the game, you play the game. Now, Kaiser in the chat is asking, I gotta be more careful and not be aggressive. That is situational in the terms that over here, for an example, absolutely you should be careful. Enemies have all the capture points. Your team has nothing. There is nobody behind you except 2 vehicles. They've already gone. Like, look at that. They've all gone past you already. They're way past. They're spawn camping effectively. Like, there is nothing left. You have to be ultra careful because the enemies could be literally anywhere, eyeing down any hallway, and as soon as you move around the corner, they will undoubtedly yoke you up if you're not paying attention. Simple as that. You can also be aggressive, just not in this very case with this specific vehicle. In this situation, aggressiveness, forget about it. There was no way you could come out winning from this. What you could have done is at least gone 1 kill, basically. But the thing is, again, situational. If you were in a light tank, you could have just disengaged, move around, basically like gone around here. Boop. Move around over here. Okay, you couldn't exactly look at him, but maybe you could grab a different person or get any more information or get a different kill out of all of this. Anything's possible if you just disengage and change the trajectory, move around so the enemies keep on just thinking of what you could be doing next. Like, the point in general is not just to flank. The point is you need to keep the enemies guessing. I feel like the key thing to think of is if you don't know what you're doing, the enemy has no idea what you're doing. So you have to stay on the move. On these vehicles, it's rather difficult to stay on the move, but shoot and scoot. You take a shot, either you get a kill or you don't get a kill. Get the out. Move. Like these are types of maps, especially, you need to be on the move. Like there's no other option. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this video and whatnot. I try to be as helpful as possible. And if you guys, what the was that? What the was that? But yeah, if you guys want to see me make more of these and check out your replays and see what you're doing, and like give you maybe some like helpful tips and things to think about and whatnot and whatever, and help in the way that I possibly could, or like to the best of my ability, which isn't that good, then leave a comment, say that you want to see more, and I'll make more. Oh yeah, wait, everyone who's watching right now on stream, say bye. What do you mean saying bye, Finn? I'm not going anywhere. The stream's gonna continue. I'm just gonna end the video. Everybody's spamming away. Spamming away. Oh, you're gonna go. Well, the fuck up.